And if you see, these are the basic details, the figures from Indeed itself, which I would say a quite popular job portal. So these are the openings in the field of QA. The average salaries in USA, if you Google, you'll find out it keeps changing week by week, because based on the openings. So that is the reason, like I would say, handsome salary, the packages companies are offering to the QA guys, and that is the reason. And QA is actually a very decent field to start your career if you want to enter in the IT. And that is we discuss like why career, why should we can say we start career in QA. That was more towards like about like how to start career in software testing. Fine. So I was discussing, one is like you require basic three important skills. One is that is called as analytical skills, so that actually you can divide the bigger problem, the complex problem, into smaller, I would say, the modules, and you can actually break it down, and so that you can understand and create various test cases and test this and that problem. Second, we talk about the communication skills, because that is required. Why? Because you're going to deal with various developers, you're going to deal with the team of project managers, and that is why you require a good, I would say, written as well as the verbal communication skills, so that you can interact in the team. And the third is like passion. This is something which I pushed, and I was asking, like, this is one of the most important skills you should have if you want to enter in the IT industry as a QA, as a quality analyst. And that is because if you have passion, you want to learn new things, and you are ready to perform, you enjoy the work, that is something which actually excel you anywhere in the any kind of job market, or I would say any kind of business. And fourth one, the area that was more towards as the technical skills you must have, and these are the various sections we talked about. Like if you want to enter in the field of I would say software testing, these four are the basic important as well as trendy and popular fields where you can start. So this is like not a complete kind of not on the basis of course syllabus, it is more towards as the career options you are having, so that you can enter in the IT industry. One is like when you can enter the IT industry as a software, I would say manual tester. And manual tester is like you're testing the applications manually, and just like an end user, and you're trying to find out the various issues, errors, or bugs, or defects, and then you're reporting to the developer team and the managers. So having the complete understanding towards the project, having the understanding towards how to create the test cases, how to create the test run, how to create the traceable ultimate traces, how to actually, I would say, find out the defects, how to report the defects, and how you're going to retest the stuff, how you're going to integrate tests, how you're going to system test it. So that is something which is completely involved in this career option, that is starting career as a manual tester. Second, we are having an option that is called as automation tester. Automation tester means you are, other than manual, you are having some knowledge of the programming, that is initially with the core Java itself, that we train you during the training program. And even if you do not have any programming background, don't worry, because we are very, very confident in career switch program, where lots of guys who are, I mean, if you go and watch some testimonials and videos, a girl who was a lady who was nurse, and then she decided to switch to IT. She worked hard. She followed the direction and the mentorship we given to her, and she able to switch to IT. Fine. And next is we call about like the defect management. So whenever you're going to find out errors, defects, and ultimately for the all communication, let it be a business analysis guy or the QA guy or developer guy or the project manager, everybody require this tool that is for communication. And I was telling, like, we also use this Jira internally. If I show you, this is Infotech Solutions Jira. This is we use internally for the project management. So whatever tools we are teaching, we are very, very hands-on on these tools and technologies. You see all the recent activities, this is progress, these much are the issues of the IT operations, software development, and all. So this is the Jira itself we are using internally. And Oh. Yeah, and the fourth section, that is like software testers do require, and that is they should have some knowledge regarding the database, because it happens like any real kind of software in which you are testing, you are working, you need to traverse some data, you need to get some data from the database, let it be a MySQL or Oracle. So your QA lead or supervisor may ask you, hey, this is the database, find the data from this particular table and test this functionality with this much data. And that is why it also opens a very nice career option for you, that is called as database developer, or if you excel in this field, you can also become database admin, and you are having scope for the backend tester as well. So these are the various career option where you can start and enter. Next we talked about, that was more towards the technical area, which are the four these I would say important aspects of working on the live projects. So this is the section I'll talk more, and more I'll talk about like how you can apply for the job and the placements. So first one is like working on the live project. I showed to you few live projects yesterday itself. Like this is one of the project we are working. This is one of our live project. So this is all for these middle schoolers and the college guys. Mainly the guys who are having OPT as a status visa, and they contact us. So that is for learning and starting career in the field of web and web applications, as well as the Android iOS based application. So this is another this project, the Web Code Academy. What happened to it? Yeah, this is another project that is called as HRM. So this is a live project we'll be testing. It's a kind of complete human resource management software. It's a live project. So if you see, you're having you'll be creating an account. I'll be guiding you. So this is various modules in a company. Like if you see, these are the various modules we'll be testing. Personal information management, or the system admin, rules management, travel, and then this I would say expense tracker, employment compliance, and the performance training, and so on. So these are the various modules we will be testing. So this is one of the live project we are going to work together. You're going to test it with the manually test we'll be performing, and we'll be performing the automation test with the help of Selenium with Java. And I'll also guide you, because yesterday we were having some discussion. I believe the question was from Ragi, and that was like a QTP. So I'll include the QTP, and then we'll be testing these projects with the help of QTP as well. This was the portal I was showing you. That this is one more live project we are having, and that is like more towards the web and app. So this is a live project we'll be testing. Initially, we used to have this project as a codetravers.com. Nowadays we have changed it with various marketing reasons and all. And another is like we'll be testing an e-commerce project, let it be Amazon or any kind of e-commerce project. And we will be also testing a project that is more towards I would say a daily usage software. The product is Gmail. So Gmail will be a very hands-on, and that is something we'll be testing. And maybe when you guys register in the next week itself, we'll be testing the Gmail as a I would say project, as a solution. This is another project, a live project you're having. And if you see, none of the project is always completely hassle-free or bug-free. So there are a few bugs in this software and in this web solution that is more towards I would say the front end, which you see, there is some back end parts involved in here. All the databases we have used, that is MySQL. So that is something, another portal we'll be working, we'll be using, we'll be testing together. And if you see, there is one more project that is called as flight reservation FRS. So that is one more we'll be testing. We'll pick one flight reservation system. So these are various 3 to 4 projects we'll be working together. And one more thing I wanted to show you that is more towards the mentorship. If you see, there is complete mentorship program we run. I was talking yesterday, like one-to-one more personalized training and assessing your own progress and checking where you are reaching. That is where we'll be working. So this is an interview question answer section I already showed to you. So these are the various very researched question and answers, and we have done a lot of survey and analyzed lots of interviews, and based on that we have divided this complete section into various interview question and answers. So if you go, you see like IT company structure, and then you try to get the questions and answers like what is the role of QA department, what is the role of I would say development department, what is the difference between product manager and project manager, like these all questions you can find the answers here itself, and you also find the answer in the form of a video. So if like it's IT company structure, go watch the video and analyze your own progress. So this is something we are having here. You go to different types of testings. You have heard somewhere like the manual testing, automation testing, smoke testing, sanity testing, integration testing, everything. The questions are here, what interviewer can ask you, and this is a solution you're having. That is like go watch and update and learn your answers. So side by side, we are preparing you for the interviews for each and every section. This is the resume section I was showing, and that is like if you go to the QA resume samples, you open any kind of these samples, so you'll find out like what you need to write in the summary section, because you're creating a profile for the QA. So for a manual tester profile or for an automation tester profile or a fixed profile, how you have to frame your resume. So that is what. And if you see, I was talking about the HRM project we'll be working. So this is like what you need to mention, how you're going to describe the HRM project, what the responsibilities we have performed, and that is what we are going to describe here, the responsibility in HRM project. This is, you see, I was telling the Code Traverse. Initially it was the Code Traverse, now it is Web Code Academy. So this is another web portal which you are going to test how you're going to describe the roles and responsibility, and various other projects with education, interpersonal skills, and so on. So these are, if you see, resume samples are available here. Almost 4 samples are available. Fine. And these are the samples, not samples, these are the resumes of our own, I would say, candidates who got selected in the IT industry. And we are taking the resumes as references. And that is what we are having another solution. I was also showing you resume builder. Let me show it to you. This is one more feature we have created on our own, because there is I would say a huge problem in the phase, like what to put on the resume and what not to put on, what are the essential fields of resume. So we have created this. Let me log in and show you. So once you enroll, you get this personalized access. So you have your dashboard here. So this is like your profile is here. If you go, and this is what you get information, your photograph, your profile, your visa status. This help you in the placement part. Your I would say LinkedIn ID, your summary, your work experience, and everything. Then you go on the your task. So this is something we give you the weekly assignments or the tasks. So here we post the questions or the tasks for you. Like this is you have to complete in the manual testing part. Let me expand it. So this is you have to submit in the manual testing. So this is more like the task or assignments we're going to give you. When you get the tasks here, you go and you click on the your assignment part. And these are the assignments you submit. So for example, you click on assignment button, you provide the assignment name, you provide the Google Drive link where you have worked on the assignment, you select the category as manual testing or STQB or QTP or anything, and then you click on submit, and here you find the assignment is submitted. we as instructor and the mentors and the guys who are in the more in the research team, they get this I would say notification like the assignment has been submitted, and here we check, and ultimately we give you the feedback, so you can check the feedback here itself. So this is what we are doing in terms of more interactive way of completing the assignments, working on the project part. Like this is a practical assignment we given for the QTP. This is database practical assignments we have given. Selenium assignment, FRS flight reservation system test cases you need to create. This new tours defect report you have to create. HRM the test project you have to create. So that is what all the project based, completely the practical, the hands-on stuff we are giving as assignment. Another module I want to show quickly, that is your assessment. Assessment means the interview questions we are working with you right now. I was showing interview questions. This is a complete different model we have created. So if you see here under the manual testing, we are having 180 questions for you in terms of interview, and your score is 51. What does your score means? If you expand it, you will find in the IT company structure there were 8 interview questions, and I was able to answer 5 questions on my own. Fine. Then what did I do? I go and watch the video. I get the answers of all the rest 3 questions. Again, I would say I come back to this question answer session. I able to answer all 8 questions. I'll go and I'll update my record like I was able to answer all 8 questions in this. And this is like is going to show you your complete progress, self-assessment progress. This is not what we are driving, we are controlling, it's you controlling. So honest with be honesting with yourself. What's this? 1 second, guys. Yes, so this is what we are working on in terms of the assessment, in terms of the various modules we are working. Now let me quickly show you how we are going to help in the job section. So other than the technical knowledge, we'll be creating the we'll be guiding you in the resume building, we'll be guiding you in the interview question and answer, we'll be keeping I would say session for the mock interview, so that it give you the real I would say experience the area how you have to perform. And then this is a complete area we have researched, and we have come up with various I would say areas where you have to go for where you have to apply for the jobs and how you have to apply for the jobs. One is like, if you see top 15 job portals in USA. So these are the various job portals we have, and these are all tested job portals. So this is not something a fake job portal where you go, won't find anything. So these are the various job portals we have researched and we have collected. Here you should go and submit. This is something we will guide you. I'll personally guide you how you have to put your resume over here, how you have to put your profile over here. And then if you see, like 15 excellent web resources to get freelancing work. So this is something, the various web resources through which you can get freelancing work. And I have also gathered like what are which particular portal is I would say directed and more towards the domain. Like one is for the location based, one is for the major for the programmers, one was for the flexible guys and all. You go with freelancing website for content writers and editors. So if you are a content writer or editor, you can go and apply for on these portals. There are few more, almost 32 web solutions we have created, that is for getting some more work. Top 20 freelancing websites, that is where you can get, if you're looking for the startup jobs. So these are top 14 startup jobs websites. So these are the various section, like from where you can get the startup jobs. There are also we have come up with 15 best job search I would say mobile applications and tools. So you're using like Android or an I would say iPhone, the Apple user, you can use these applications. You can click over here, you will download and you can get the job information, apply, and we'll be helping in applying, like how to put on your profile, what kind of resume you need to create, what kind of experience you have to create and show. And that is like best jobs for the flexible or I would say the timing wise, the content and part-time work. So these are the various sections we are having. And also there is Internship, well, that's not for you guys. Yes, how to create a freelancing profile that wins every business. That's a complete, actually, an excellent research and I would say solution we have come up with. What kind of freelancing profile, how you have to create. So that is something we have created. And if you see, you go to the qonlinetraining.com, where it is. Yeah, and you find one more section that is called as job placement. This is another portal we are working, guys. This is right now the development team is trying to revamp it completely, the job portal, and we are coming back with the new solutions. So this is more towards an internal portal for the candidates. So we are having some recent jobs over here, jobs of different fields and I would say domains. Date wise, these are the latest job openings we are also publishing for you. And there is a login for the job seekers, there is a login for the employers. So that is how we are connecting, and that is more towards an internal part we are working on. And let me show you one more solution, and that is, and all solutions are linked to this qlntraining.com. Even if you want to see after the class, you can go and you can watch. And if you see, you go to this training portal which I was showing you yesterday. Like this training portal is having almost 500 plus videos and on various topics, 1500 plus hours training and documents. If you see, go anywhere, click on the test cases, and you will find the stuff here as well. Fine, you go and click on the videos. You will find videos over here under each I would say domain. So this is what we are working on. You go to qtp, you go to qc database selenium. Let's say you go to selenium practice lab. You go, because we'll be covering selenium id and selenium webdriver, both of the tools. So these are the stuff we are having. So like the code is already available here. So what you need to do is you need to simply copy the code with this, click on me to copy content, and then you can actually use it, the Eclipse. That is a tool we'll be working. So this is completely, I would say, the knowledge base portal. This is for the internal users. So this is like you'll be getting a personalized access to this. And that is what we are, we'll be, you guys will be working. And if you go, I was explaining like we have divided each module, each section into 4 different areas. One is like tutorials. Tutorials means the concept building throughout, I would say, about that the technology, that tool, or that language. Second is like practice lab. So ultimately practice lab means all these hands-on stuff, the projects as well as the codes you are having. So you will be working, you will be testing the stuff. Let it be in the case of manual testing, you are having test plan. Test cases means you are testing the HRM project, you are testing the Gmail, you are testing an e-commerce project. So that is what you're testing. An educational project, e-learning project, that was Web Code Academy I was showing you. Fine, you will be testing one new tours, that is more towards a reservation, flight reservation, traveling project. And next, then we come up with the concept that is called as the test yourself. So test yourself is practical assignments. So concept building and tutorials are done, then the practice lab is done, you are done with the practices, and then it's time to give you practical assignments. So these are like various practical assignments, and each area we are having. You go to, for example, Selenium, and you go to test yourself. You will find these practical assignments for both the sections, like Selenium ID and Selenium WebDriver. You go over here, you'll find practical assignments. You need to complete those, as well as we have also given you the solution below the, I would say, just the problem itself. So you do have the solution available already, but it's more like you try yourself, you try to solve the problem. And if you're not able to get it, then you come up and check the solution, how it is done. So this is something we have created, and all you're going to submit, that was at the your mentorship area, where you have your own I would say personalized access in your dashboard. So that is how you're gonna do. I was showing you resume. Yeah, resume builder I was about to show you. So this is like own resume builder we are having. You can upload your resume, or you can click on write resume if you do not have any exposure like how to create the professional resume. So this is like, these are the various important and most trivial, I would say, these fields we have included, like resume headlines, the objective, what you need to write an objective, that is like in the bullet form, or simply you can write down here. If you click on professional summary, so this is more towards the area what you have been working in terms of what experience you have, in the bullet points you can write down. Technical skills, so these are the skills like the operating system, having Ubuntu or Windows 7 or Mac, then programming language Java, VB scripting, HTML, then I would say methodology Agile and V model or something. Then another is like what kind of tools or the test scripts you're having, so like scripting tool like the JavaScript and VB scripting, and so on. So that is how you can keep adding the skills. Next is like, there is interpersonal skills, so you can simply I would say go and do with the help of these bullet points. Projects, you can how you have to describe projects. So name of the project you will be writing, your role you will be writing as a QA or a I have a manual tester or automation tester or backend tester, and then you will be providing the date, and these are the roles and responsibilities. If you need to add on another project, you click over here, next project you click, provide the, I would say, basic information. Training and certification, you done training like the software testing training, that is a company name, you write down here like Infotech Solutions. And summary means what you have learned here in this training, what you have done. So you work on, you're sharing like, I have completed 3 live projects on this second project we work on this was I learned, involved in all the phases of SDLCs, know how to write the test cases, created test cases for the HRM, and so on. Education, provide the basic information about your education, college, school, university score in terms of CGPA or percentage, whatever. And this is what you're going to do. Another part is, which is more interesting. For example, this interpersonal skills should be below the education. So I'll be dragging and I'll be dropping interpersonal skills at the end. So now this is what the formation and the I would say the complete ordering you are using here this resume. And once you're done writing all these things, you click on save resume. And once you click on save resume, it will save your resume to your dashboard. And the dashboard means you go over here, click on your resume, which you can find here left hand side. And then it is like software test engineer. This is one of the resume which was saved, the 7 years of experience in QA. This is more headlines. So if you want to see the resume, you click on this button. So you can directly see the resume. Okay, this is something which has created. These are the various fields: objective, professional summary, technical skills, interpersonal skills, work experience, and then so on. And the interesting part is you can also download this resume. How you can download? You click on this download button, resume will be downloaded, so you can actually update this. It's, you see, in the form of doc, so it's kind of let it be the let's say if you want to change it in the Windows environment, that will open in the Microsoft Office, it will work. If you want to, if you're using the Mac, so then the pages itself, it will be working. You can go and edit resume, and then you can upload one more time and you can use it for yourself. So these are like more personalized. You're having the resume available here, you're having the job areas we have to apply here, you are prepared for the interviews of what you need to do. And for complete technical, you're already having this I would say the where that went, yes, this complete the knowledge base portal. So this is giving you all complete technical knowledge. And this mentorship portal is giving you all the mentoring, how to apply for the jobs, where to apply for the job, how to create resume, what to put in the resume, how to describe your projects, what are the various interview question and all. So that is what, guys, a complete process, technical as a stuff, hands-on, project wise, and how you're going to portray, how you're going to prepare yourself for the interviews. Any questions so far? Please just give some I would say yes no kind of stuff in the chat box, so that I get a feel that I'm not talking to myself, you guys are awake. Okay, let me. I was about to share you
You
by.
allow me?
Yeah, yeah. 1 second.
It was nice introduction about the QA. The thing I'm going to ask you, like, as a, like, you told us about some uh, totally a lay person, like a nurse who came into this field and she got who found a job in the QA.
Yeah.
So, so how do you? What do you think, like a person like who has just a basic knowledge of like having just browse, check emails and things like that, he's going to find a job in a QA field? Like, in how many days you think that it's going to be take for that kind of candidate?
Pardon? What did you ask? How many this? One more time,
You know,
please.
like the time period required for such a candidate, I'm just asking that, for learning the QA.
Yes, at least 2 to 3 months is the time. Initially, 2 months is the minimum we can say. And if we talk about if you talk about the various modules we are working, and that is the stuff you have to work together with us, and that is more like if you see the manual testing, the projects part, because ultimately how you're going to get the knowledge, that is more towards with when you're going to work on the live things, when you're going to work in the projects. So and the manual testing in the form of the Selenium, in the form of the Java, we are working, and you'll be testing the stuff and the projects what I'm sharing. Once you have the once actually you have actually worked on the project part, then only you will be having confidence, so that you can go and you can actually speak and share in the interviews. So more towards the practice, more towards the areas what we are guiding, how much you're working offline, online, both, and that is going to give you 2 to 3 months as the time we have seen the people, and we have found like guys able to switch. Not initially, we can say, if you're not analytical skill wise, you're not very comfortable in the programming, you can enter you to the career, enter the IT with the manual tester profile itself. If you have some basic knowledge what we're going to train you on the Java, so that is going to give you more towards the, I would say, knowledge, like automation tester, and in the and this database is very very handy and trendy, I would say, domain, and the tools we are using, MySQL and Oracle. So that is what we'll be working with you. Automation testing, basically the Java is basic important area where you have to focus if you are not having any kind of I would say I have a programming background. So that is the area where we'll be working. But yes, we have with lots of past experiences, we have seen people who you don't even have the programming background, not having the IT background, but they, when they focus and they follow the directions, they work on assignments, they do what we are directing them, we are guiding them, so they grow better, they grow good in the field of programming as well.
Raji, thank you for answering that. And very two quick questions. One is like in the introduction that you have mentioned like manual testing and automation testing. So a person who is going to go into the QA field, like the easiest way is like what which looks like at the moment is like manual testing to us, like. And the second question uh, is it possible like that we, if a student wants to join a hands-on training at your office or whatever the place you are giving this training, is it
Yeah, yeah,
possible that?
yeah. Yeah, this is very much possible. And let me show you. I mean, let me tell you, this was something I was discussing, because we work on both the programs. One is called as classroom training program, and second is called as the online training program. Fine. So this is more online because some guys from the UK, some guys from the Australia, some from the India, and various locations like the LA or New York, the guys join. Fine. So this is, they are more comfortable in the online program. They want, they're working somewhere and want to join. So they join us, and they work online, offline with us. And that is what the working professional is more looking, who want to switch to IT or want to excel in different skills of the career. So they are working with us in the online program. This is the place, the office address. If you see the Dallas corner, Herndon, we are located here. So you can come here, we can have words, and you can also join the classroom programs. As I told you, like I was sharing about the instructors, one is like the Jay is the most experienced guy in the team. So he's having almost 18 years of experience residing in the same country. And he also worked, I would say, at Wall Street almost 3 years, and the most experienced guy in the team. So he also takes care major the part of the classroom trainings. One more guy is Solomon, who you'll find here in the online, offline, both the trainings. He's more towards the, he's masters in say than computer, and more the research area, working more on the advanced automation part and all. So new stuff he's working on. So that is another guy. Jant is almost one more guy who is more towards the development area. So he guides more the web and the app guys. So yes, the classroom training, you can always come, or if you want, you can come tomorrow. We can have words, and that is the, I would say, classroom program as well. If you're near to a location, you are most welcome to the classroom program as well.
Okay, Rajiv. So what's the duration and the timings of the class? What will be the if a person is going to join for the in class? So what will be the timings?
Classroom, we have recently started. What recently? I would say yesterday itself. Yes, yeah. Today as well, we had a one session that was like introductory session, just like this online training program, and that was from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. That was having. Normally we run the weekends and weekdays program, so we are having weekends program like complete one Saturday, 6 hours a week. So morning 9:30 to evening 4, including a lunch break of 1 hour as well. So that we keep as a weekend guys. One batch is running on the Sunday, so that is again a weekend, one day in a week. And various guys from the MD location, Baltimore, those guys travel and come here. And another is like weekdays program we are having. So weekdays, 2 days in a week, like 3 hours session we keep. So in the I would say evening part, we have started this new batch. Yeah, today and yesterday itself we are starting orientation session, and one more batch is running in the morning hours. That is weekday morning. One batch which is running on the Wednesday and Thursday. That is more towards the afternoon batch. So that is also going on. So you can come at the office. We can have words. You can talk to Jay as well. So he'll guide you more in the classroom trainings program. He's taking more towards the classroom. I'm more taking, I would say, with the online one. If you can share your email ID, I'll ask my support team. They'll be sending you the exact schedule of various training programs, which are new batches, which we are starting.
Okay, Raji, like what will be the total duration of this course?
If you go with the, I would say, the classroom program, it will be 3 months. If you go with three and 3.5 months actually, and if you go with the online program, it'll be 2.5 months exactly. And if required, we'll be going with 3 months. So classroom is more a bigger program, because we are hitting some more guys are there. We are hitting some more tools, technologies, and the online program we are hitting more towards the career orientation, in the way like you want to start career in the same field. So these are the various areas we are hitting.
So in a week, what?
6 hours in a week. 6 hours in a week is the target, and that is what we hit. So 6 hours, almost 5 to 6 hours in a week. That is the in-class training. let it be online or offline. Rest is, I would say, offline training. You're working on assignments complete week, reporting us, and that is how actually the things are going.
Thank you.
Any other question do you have, Kurvesh? Please share your email ID. I'll ask my support team. They'll be forwarding you all the essential, I would say, information regarding the classroom training too.
You didn't mention anything about the syllabus.
I'm exactly. There are two different kind of syllabus, and I'm looking for the same so that I can show you.
Okay.
Let me quickly show you at the website itself, and then I can mail you the exact syllabus, because that is what the support guys I have asked yesterday, and they're going to mail you after this session. One more second.
Okay. And is this program called the Master of Software Testing? Is that this?
Master of Software Testing is a classroom training program, the way I was talking about. But yes, let me tell you what we cover in this training program. Fine. So we cover the complete manual testing in this training program. So that is more towards all the manual part, the company understanding, testing, the methodologies, strategies, requirement, and it also includes the live projects. So we'll be testing working live projects on the Excel part itself. If you go to the YouTube channel, what I showed to you yesterday, so you'll be finding, let me show you here. I'm keeping you mute right now, Kurvesh, or okay, Ragi is here. So this is like, if you see, just go and see, watch this video. This is more towards the assignment area, what we give you. And this is more like writing Gmail test cases manually. Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you that how to write the manual test cases, right? So in this case, we are taking the Gmail login feature into the consideration. And for the login functionality of Gmail, so if you see this one as a video, that's just in my voice itself, and this is like the testing Gmail completely as a login, and then more towards as the, I would say, completely manual and how we are testing. There is one more, if you see, how to write the e-commerce website, the test cases. So this is like test cases, how to write test cases for the e-commerce website. So this is we are having as the e-commerce one. So that is complete bigger, I would say, solution we are having, what we are writing in the e-commerce and all. So that is what we are working in this, I would say, manual testing with you. If I go on the, yes, so next we are working, that is more towards the functional automation testing, in which Selenium is something major we hate as a Selenium IDE and WebDriver, but you require that, you'll be also requiring the QTP. So that I have decided, I talked with the backend team and we have decided the QTP. The reason is like QTP is a licensed tool, so it create issues in giving you the image and all through the online version. That was the reason, but we'll include the QTP here itself. There is one more that is called as defect management. Defect management, this quality center we have replaced with the Jira. So that Jira is something which is new trained, and HP, this quality center doesn't work on the cloud. So this is, we have replaced with a new tool of Jira. Let me show you in the Jira what we're going to train you in the Jira part. Then the database part we are having, that is more towards as the database backend testing. So we'll be working on the SQL, we'll be working on the MySQL, we'll be working on the Oracle. A big thing which is missing here in this syllabus, that is the programming language, the knowledge. So programming will be starting and we'll be working more as the, I would say, Java programming. And Java programming will be working all the stuff which are essential in terms of for the, I would say, automation testers. So if you go on this code area, you can see here. So this is like all the Java programming base we are having. Oh, where is the Java here? Yes, here it is. So this is like the Java programs, Java videos, test yourself, everything is available here. So this is more the area. So if I talk about, one is like completely the manual testing. Second is like we'll be working on automation testing, in which we'll be working programming with Java. Fourth will be working Selenium IDE. Fifth will be Selenium WebDriver. Next will be defect management and Jira. Databases, in which we'll be working SQL. We'll be working MySQL. We'll be working Oracle. We'll be working on the resume preparation. So these are the various stuff we'll be covering, and I assure you, you'll be getting the complete, I would say, detailed syllabus of this program by the night itself. So in the morning when you wake up, you can check out the complete this stuff what we're covering in this. Yeah, one more thing I left that you're looking, that was more towards the QTP, correct? So QTP I'll include, actually in the prepared one, the QTP that was not in the syllabus. For this training programs, QTP I'll be including, and you'll be getting it. I already asked my support team, they'll be following up with everyone. QC we are not covering in this session. QC you can do more self-paced. I would say you have access to this. You can go with the QC. QC is not at all, I would say, because it's a licensed tool and it's creating issues because it's almost 2.8 GB of machine, and it doesn't work on the cloud. So we have replaced the QC with the Jira tool, and that is what we are having as the tool for the defect management. We are not taking Unix. If you want that we should go with the Unix, I'm open for that. We can keep a couple of sessions for the Unix. We do take the Unix in the classroom session. In the online one, we are not taking the Unix part. We do have local recruiters which are connected with us here in the DC area. Fine. So we do have the direct the recruitments and the companies who are here based on your performance, based on your I would say based on your assessment and assignment scores, and the way you work on project. Few guys we recommend from our side to those specific clients and all. Rest we guide you more towards the process of actually working and applying to the various job portals, and there are some local recruiters which will be Jay will be more talking in this area. So that is some guys who are local here who are connected with us, and for the distant locations we are having the various locations, the portals specific location wise and that is the model we'll be working for that. Any other question, guys? Okay, thank you so much. Let me quickly drive you to the section how you can go for the registration part within a couple of minutes. You open qaonlinetraining.com and you go to the payment page here. You go to the payment page and you select the course as the, I would say, provide basic details, name, email ID, and phone number, select the online, and then select the class, this QL online training. You will find this course. You can give it a one-shot payment, and the 749. Excuse me, or you can go with the 2-time the installment. That will be additional 10% fee. Excuse me, and that is how you can grow with this and provide captcha and go for the payment procedure. Yes, we do have a certification, but that certification is more towards your performance, and we give you certification. Yeah, this is towards the end of the course. Instructors, I would say we allot you the real project, live project, and based on your performance in the assignments, in your assessment, in your project, the performance based, I would say a certification is allotted to you. That is the digital copy. We'll give it to you. You can go and get it printed. I hope you're clear with all the concepts. I believe I'll be support team will be following up with the course syllabus. Ragi, Kurvesh, please drop the email ID or drop an email to the QA training at infotechsolutions.com. And you'll be getting the classroom trainings more specifically. And this Ragi, I'll share with this course syllabus as well. So, any questions, Shahzad? You there? Any question do you have, man? If not, then thank you so much. I have one more class lined up, so I'll be requesting you guys to drop off. And I can see Priyanka is here, so you guys can drop off. Then I'll be starting the second session.